Hello, my visionaries. How are you? How are you? So this will be a late installment. This is called a Q&A. A lot of different people have been leaving messages and questions in the comments. Different, different comments that's been said, up around town, up through the hood, through the grapevine and everything like that. The different constituents that I was spoken with, they've come back and talked to me about certain issues. So I just wanted to address some issues, just me as a person of who I am. Because even though I've been running this channel 3 years, believe it or not, it's actually been hacked 4 to 5 times. Okay, so I've had to start this channel over several times. Okay. So with that being said, I have a couple of answers to some of the questions, so you all just stick with me, okay? This will be part 1. Okay, so the so-called ugly duckling, which is proverbially supposed to be me, I never was that and have never been. I've never been on a diet in 11 years. Prior to severe Crohn's disease, I went from 278 pounds to 98 pounds. Then with proper care and medicine, I am now 145 pounds strong, going on 5 years. I've toured the world for years, signed millions of autographs, and getting paid for all of my talents. But haters that did notice the glow up for the last 5 years, like for instance, men that didn't see my worth or was checking for me, so much that I had even died and flatlined for 7 minutes and had a miscarriage with twins from one man that had ghosted me. That same man came back, I forgave them, they got me pregnant again, ghosted me again, and then left me again, and I had a miscarriage again. Mr. Terrence Brown, hey, how you doing? All right, so, because they like to get attention, so I want to make sure he get his shine. There you go. All right, there we are. So this is also the same person that is cyber gang and stalking me in real time, stealing from me, and was already married to another woman, as well as a slew of other lovers, maybe even men, women, and children. I'm sorry to say. So-called situationships that I didn't even know I was in. Some other men that I have dated wanted to go around and come back around this way. They weren't doing me right the first time, but think that they can come back and try it again. Know that if you're coming back with the same BS, you should just keep on pushing. Know if you had blocked me, you should just keep me blocked, okay? All right. And know that if you had treated me one way back then, you definitely would not be able to treat me like that now. All right. For the weight loss, there is no goal, and there has never been a goal. I'm happy with where God would have me to be. I eat healthy with my little guilty pleasures that are approved and improved by the doctor. I may not have or ever been in competition with anybody, but for my haters, because I don't compete where others just don't compare. No stagnation and no blockages. And if you're not showing reciprocity to me, then you already know what it is. Men that have rejected me and so-called friends that have claimed that they were my friends that have kicked me while I was down. How much they have claimed how much they have helped me, but yet they need help and a loan from me just to keep their rent paid. Whether I'm fat or skinny, since birth I have always turned heads, humbly of course. So obstacles concerning my weight loss or my glow up has never been an issue for me. Maybe it has for you, but never for me, as long as I'm healthy. But to those who have tried to body shame me when they are built like SpongeBob, Patrick, or looking like Squidward in the face. All the people worried or getting tight about another person's growth, such as myself, because they're not growing or prospering as they should be, because they're stuck in regret, loss, and lack of brain cells. Okay? When others that have defamed my character speak it out of turn, when you figure out how much I'm worth, I'll be worth 50 times more than that. So-called normal people upset about my weight loss or gain. Trust, God keeps me maintained. Some of these people I've helped with hundreds of dollars, but they looked at me as less than. But then thought I would be good enough to steal my creative ideas, money and multiple streams of income that they stolen from me. Doppelgangers that men tried to turn into me, but soon found out that they ghosted the original for a carbon copy backup plan. Like 7-Up says, there's no substitute for the real thing. You can never minimize an empress such as myself. Just because you missed the boat don't mean that it wasn't already docked at the shore the whole time. All that think or thought I was lame, because I never said anything about your insincerity or your unloyaltiness. But God said warn them and then give them enough rope to hang themselves. Having a super ego just ain't cool. I don't brag on all that I have accomplished. But if God sent me around the globe, not once, not twice, but several times, then this is not my first time at the proverbial rodeo. I've been treated effed up by so many people. Know that God and I let you slide. That was then, but trust me when I tell you this is now. That would not ride. This is me, and if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Even though my teeth are missing, I'm still the baddest bitch. I'd let no one duck or make me feel inconfident or incompetent as to who I am. I need no one's validation on who I am or whose I am. How you may have treated me back in the day will not suffice now. And if you come my way, know if you come with anything other than respect, your ass will be dealt with. Chi-Town's finest, Miss Corey. So I hope that this answers some of your questions. Y'all keep it tight, and y'all have a good night, baby.